You know what's one of the most important safety components on any boat, and probably the least looked after? It's batteries. G'day, I'm John Zammit from Shipmate TV, and today I'm talking batteries with Neil James from RACV Marine. Neil, RACV is a name that's synonymous with motor vehicles, especially here in Victoria, but that's actually changing, isn't it? And you're the man that's changing the focus. Tell us a little bit about what's happening.
You're right, John. RACV is extremely well known in Victoria, and we've been well known around the cars. But with the business has changed a lot in recent times, and we are increasingly focusing on the home, not only home insurance, but emergency home repairs, and most recently with solar. We also have resorts in Victoria and in Queensland. And most recently, we've bring together our marine products under one banner. We're not new to marine. We've been in boat insurance, boat finance and boat batteries, and also emergency roadside service for your boat trailer and tow vehicle for many years. But we're now bringing it under one umbrella to make it easier for members to communicate with us about their boat issues, but also enable us to give them better service from a group of boating specialists.
Well, Neil, today we're talking batteries, and batteries are one of those things that boaters don't really give a lot of thought to until they find themselves in trouble. I mean, that's so, isn't it?
That's right, John. And they're one of those things that when they go, they can cause you a lot of pain. If you're in the middle of the water and your boat won't start after the end of a fabulous day, it can really change how that day's gone for you and your family. And there are some simple things that people can be doing to make sure their day's not spoilt.
And what are those things, Neil?
So partly it's about keeping your battery well maintained. You know, batteries love to be fully charged. Letting them run down and having them stored over a long period of time without being charged leads to deterioration of batteries. So that battery maintenance throughout the year is really important. The other part is the idea of having a battery jump pack as part of your normal emergency equipment. You know, battery jump packs have both come down in size and price incredibly. And so having them as just part of your emergency kit on board makes really good sense, so that if the worst happens, you can just clip it up, get the battery started, and off you go.
So there's really more to a battery than most people think. I guess that's why it's important that when people are looking at a battery, they consult an expert.
That's right, John. And there's a difference between car batteries and boat batteries. You know, people sort of look at a battery and think, oh, well, they all look the same. Well, they're quite different in terms of their structure inside. So marine batteries are built to withstand the pounding they get when they're out on the water, built to withstand some of the extra heat that they might get, unlike car batteries. And they're also built to cycle, which means that they're able to go down in power and you recharge them and they continue on. Right. While a car battery isn't built for that. They're built to get a strong blast of energy to start your motor, and off they go.
Well, Neil, with modern engines these days controlled by computers, I guess if you're using the wrong battery, you can get yourself in real strife. I mean, even jump-starting a battery can be a problem at times, can't it, with engine computers?
Sure. Yeah, the jump-starting is one of those issues that people can get themselves into trouble with, particularly in boats. Boat batteries are often in tight spaces. And so when you're about to jump start a battery, there can be sparks that will come off the battery. Now you need to be really careful there aren't fuel fumes around. You know, the petrol fumes will hang around, particularly in those tight spots.
The Coast Guard, obviously, they need a battery they can rely on, and I understand now that they're actually using RACV marine batteries.
Yes, we're very pleased to be a sponsor of the Victorian branch of the Australian Volunteer Coast Guard. The men and women of the Coast Guard do a fabulous job patrolling our waters, keeping us safe, helping us when we're in trouble, but they do require a battery that they can rely on 24/7. You know, we're delighted that they've chosen to be with RACV marine batteries and providing that level of service and doesn't fail them.
So Neil, what should a boater do to prevent having the issue of a flat battery or a battery that dies out on the water?
The best thing for batteries and for the life of the battery is keeping them fully charged. So if you're not using your battery for a length of time, get it on a battery charger, on a drip charger that will keep that battery at top performance and always ready to go, and that helps extend the life.
But I guess the final thing I need to ask you is if people have an issue and they need a battery out on site, RACV, they'll go out and deliver the battery?
That's right, John. Yeah, we'll deliver in Greater Melbourne and Geelong to your home, boat ramp, or to your particular jetty, wherever you might have a problem.
Well, thanks very much, Neil. Well, folks, that's it. The next time you need a marine battery, or for that matter, marine finance, marine insurance, or even roadside assist for your boat or trailer, RACV Marine. Keep that in mind. This is John Zammit, Shipmate TV.